Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith. Thank you for joining me. Today I wanted to talk to you about the drive-in. Remember when you used to go to the drive-in and just hang out there and watch movies, how awesome it was? Well, guess what? They are back. And it's kind of a little known secret because they've been back for a while, but I guess a lot of people in the Ottawa area don't know that. So I wanted to kind of get you up to speed on that. Now, in the Ottawa area, yes, one is in Gatineau, so it's probably about 10 minutes from downtown Ottawa. The other one's a bit of a further drive depending on where you are in the Ottawa area. It's the Port Elmsley Drive-In just outside of Smiths Falls. Now, I will post contact information as well as website information and all that good stuff for both drive-ins, so that will be within the link of this. So let me tell you about both of them. So let's start with the Port Elmsley Drive-In, which is just outside of Smiths Falls. This is a very family-friendly drive-in. Now, they always show two movies, and one is usually for kids. So, for example, this weekend, they've got Jungle Book and Zootopia. So I would argue that Jungle Book and Zootopia are probably for everybody, but definitely a kid's theme. Now, the cool thing about the Port Elmsley Drive-In is during the long weekend, so like the Civic weekend, Canada Day weekend, Labor Day weekend, and what did I miss? Hang on, let's do that again. During the the May long weekend, we've got the Canada Day weekend, we've got the Civic long weekend, and then we've got Labor Day weekend. Did I say those? Anyways, during those weekends, they do triple features, so they show 3 movies. But one of them, if history has shown me anything, are always kids friendly. So if you want to bring the kids to the drive-in, it's great. Now, the second drive-in is the Cineparc Drive-In, which is, again, just outside of downtown Ottawa, probably about a 10-minute drive or so. This weekend, they've got, in English, The Jungle Book, as well as Star Wars The Force Awakens, but they also have 2 screens there, so they show 2 movies in French, and this weekend they're doing Zootopia and Captain America Civil War. The drive-ins are great. You usually want to get there probably around 7ish or so, get yourself situated. You dial in with your stereo on, I believe it's the FM dial. You just dial up the station, and then it comes through your car speakers, and it's a great experience. Now, what would make this experience even better is these drive-in survival tips. So when you go to the drive-in, you have to understand it's summertime, so the mosquitoes are out. And bringing bug repellent is definitely a first step, but I would suggest going to somewhere like Fabricland, and what you want to do is you want to get yourself some netting. The reason that you're going to get yourself some netting is because you want to put it over your windows, and you also want to make a trip to the dollar store to get those little magnets. So you take those little magnets, you attach them to your window after you bring the windows down, and you put the fabric alongside of it. That gives you the opportunity of still getting a nice fresh breeze, so the air comes in but the mosquitoes stay out. So that's a number one survival tip. What I usually do as well is when we go, we usually bring, we'll like pack a picnic. I've seen some people bring pizzas there. We usually make a trip to Subway or so and pick something up, and then get popcorn at the drive-in to make the experience a little better. Some people get there early, they bring their lawn chairs, they just kind of hang out, throw their frisbee around or whatever, and then get ready for showtime. I think the big thing that you really want to make sure that you do, the netting and the magnets, is a great tip. A lot of people are actually doing it, so you won't be the only person with magnets. They'll be like, yeah, you got magnets too, and it'll be like this whole bonding situation, because the mosquitoes are vicious, and they are relentless, and they are unforgiving, and they will be coming for you. So you want to make sure that you've got yourself well protected. The drive-in runs pretty much from now straight through Labor Day, and I believe the Cineparc one might even go a little later than that. I'll have to double check. But it's a great experience. Also, if you're in the Ottawa area and you do enjoy film, one other thing that I would suggest, there's a lot of different places that have movies in the park. Now, this is something that usually starts in June or so. Dundonald Park is the main one, and they show like old movies, like usually like Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, like the original, like the first Iron Man, or some of the movies that we've seen at Movies in the Park over the last few years. And it's a great experience. You go, you bring out your lawn chairs, again, bring some food or whatever. They usually take donations to help keep it going, but it's a fantastic experience just sitting out under the stars watching a movie. So good times. Anyways, if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me. kind of an expert on this whole drive-in thing. I think it's a great experience. Even if you do it once over the summer, it's kind of like something you need to do during the summer. You know, like barbecues, drive-ins, it's all together. As always, you can reach out to me, CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier and WittyWhittier.com. I really appreciate you taking the time to check this out. And literally, at the drive-in, I'm hoping I see you at the movies. Take care. Bye.